So for a long time on my channel, I was using these little Mayono dynamic mics, and they actually really surprised me, especially for the price. They sounded pretty good. But recently, Mayono reached out and asked if I wanted to try out their newest wireless microphone system, the Wave T5. I hate that I always have to say this, but obviously Mayono is not sponsoring this video. They just sent out this microphone and asked if I wanted to try it out. So as per usual, I'm gonna get out of the office and actually go try these wireless mics out in situations that I would typically put them in. Okay, so one of my favorite ways to test these wireless mics is to put them in a extreme situation where you probably won't be miking people up most of the time unless you're a filmmaker who mics up skateboarders. But my whole thought process is if they perform well in this situation, then they're gonna perform well if you're just sitting in front of your camera. So right now I have one of the mics clipped to my hat, and we'll see if it cuts out while I'm jumping around. Alright, blunt, pivot to fakie. Woo. Okay, Mayono actually includes these fur windscreens. Fluff ball. There we go, that should stop the wind. So in the Wave T5 kit, you get 2 transmitters, so you can mic up 2 different people, and you actually get 3 types of receivers. So you have one that you would connect into a 3.5mm jack on normal cameras, and then you have 2 different connectors for smartphones. Okay, so Mayono also includes this lightning adapter for the older iPhones, or a USB-C for newer iPhones or Android, and the adapter is also the receiver. So these transmitters just automatically connect, and you can record great audio with your smartphone. So this audio is recorded just straight onto my basic camera app on my iPhone SE2. And yeah, this is how it sounds. Woo, first try. First try half cab heel. Oh my gosh. So that would be great for people who like to make a lot of short form content on their phone. So this kit is also gonna come with these little clips where you can clip the mics onto things like a hat. You're also gonna get all of the cables that you're gonna need, windsocks for your transmitters, and you'll get the magnets that you'll need to clip the transmitters onto your clothing. So you can store and charge the entire kit in this really nice charging case. And this case, again, fits in a larger case with all of the other accessories. So as far as control and features, you can control the gain of the receiver with a really simple dial. And there's also a noise cancellation feature, which I used in all of these skateboarding clips. That just helps cut out a lot of the unwanted noise. But if you do want the best sounding audio, I would say keep the noise cancellation off, unless you're in a really, really noisy environment. So this has a 1,000 feet working range. So it doesn't matter if you're a little far away from the camera or out of sight of the camera, this microphone will still pick everything up, which is pretty sweet. So the batteries on these are gonna last for about 9 hours, which is rad. You can get about 30 hours of use when you charge them with the charging case. After that, you'll have to charge the charging case again and make sure that all the units are nice and charged up. There's also an app that Mayono makes that you can change some of the audio settings within this unit. And there's a bunch of different sound presets for different types of voices, and you can just kind of pick and choose which one sounds the best for you. Darn, my ambient light went off. Hold please. So what's my conclusion on this Wave T5 microphone kit by Mayono? Well, I think that this is actually a pretty compelling wireless microphone option because it's right in line with DJI and Hollyland. This Wave T5 kit will cost you $129, which I think is a pretty good deal considering that you get 2 transmitters, 3 receivers, depending on what kind of camera that you're gonna use. And this is just a really user-friendly system. It's not gonna have a bunch of different options for you to be fumbling around with. It's basically just plug and play, which I think is a big advantage. So Mayono has very graciously granted my viewers a discount on this Wave T5 kit. So you can use the code Nigel at checkout for an additional 12% off. So all the links and code that you need to use is in the description below. Thanks for doing that, Mayono. That's pretty cool. And hey, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you anything and it would mean a lot. Oh, you're still here. Yeah, you should probably leave a like if you're still here. That doesn't cost you anything either, and it would make me happy. I don't really know how to end this video, but yeah. How did the audio sound? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, I think that's all I have for you. Bye.